Okay, let me explain to you your situation.
Situation? What situation?
Aren't you wondering why you're here? In this room with us?
Yes, of course.
Who do you think you are? The first person to end up here? My God, these humans, I swear. Every single one of them believes it's the only one to have come this way.
Well, you did create them.
So? You're the one who preserves them, man. I doubt they've ended up this way if you didn't overprotect them this much. Humans in their little bubble you call Earth, with all their illusions of a universe and whatnot. I never created any universe. I gave them a sky with dots called stars and two sources of light called the sun and the moon. And what did you do? You made them believe there was more to it than meets the eye. Half their satellite photographs are little cutouts that are stuck to their sky because of you.
Brahms, you should probably just explain his situation now. I think you freaked him out enough. Oh, and by the way, he was joking. The universe is real, and he did create it.
Okay, this is the situation. At 8:52 p.m. on this day last year, while you were walking alongside traffic, you decided to cross the road. You, however, did not bother to look to either side before crossing, and here you are now.
What?
Don't you remember? I don't think you realize it, but you were quite unlucky. Getting caught in the middle of a car chase between two rival gangs. Who exactly they were is not of the matter.
Am I dead?
I wish, but not yet.
You are currently in the hospital in a state of coma. You can look at my screen if you don't believe me. You are currently situated inside your mind.
My mind? You mean I'm dreaming all this?
Not really. We needed a convenient spot to decide your fate. And since you were in a coma, we thought your mind was the best place for us to do so. But anyway, first things first. I'm Vishnu. This is Brahma. And this, of course, is Shiva.
You are knowledgeable in Hindu mythology, I presume.
Of course he is. You know, that means he's the creator, he's the preserver, and I'm the destroyer.
Isn't Shiva a man?
Look, that doesn't matter. Just hand him your file so we can get done with this.
What file?
The one that's in your hand.
Oh.
Okay. So we're just gonna equate this with your report so we can decide whether you live or you die.
My report?
Yes, you see, on my computer, I have a list of every good and bad deed you have ever done.
You can think of it as something similar to Santa's naughty and nice list, if you must.
I generally decide when it is time for someone to die, and I let her know, and then she decides how they die.
Sometimes, however, the human themselves create scenarios for their own death, in which case they end up here.
Decide whether they get to pass on to the afterlife or whether they go back to the mortal world.
I don't want to die. Don't I get a say in whether I live or die?
Sometimes, but not really.
There has to be a way out of here. I've got to escape. Oh my God. Have I really escaped? I'm alive. Oh, thank you, God.
Think you could actually return to the mortal world, did you?
You've probably figured out by now, but the verdict has been reached.
The verdict is that you shall pass on to the afterlife.
What happens in the afterlife?
You'll see for yourself.
Come with me.
और इस तरह मरने के बाद इंसान स्वर्ग को चले जाते हैं। पुरानी कहानियां सुनते सुनते मन में बोर हो चुकी है। फिर इसने मुझसे पूछा था कि मरने के बाद इंसान कहाँ जाते हैं, और इसी बहाने मैंने उसे हिंदू धर्म की त्रिमूर्ति के बारे में बता दिया।